EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the Tennessee Titans. On the Lions sideline, our look at their head coach. His guys put together a solid opening month, 3 wins against just 1 defeat. His counterpart on the Titans sideline is Brian Callahan. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
At the 44-yard line.
Right back to Scatterboot on first down. This time the red. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
Come on, set, ready?
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterboot. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
He'll spot before Longhorn, Gunnar Helm. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It's a big one for Tennessee. 35 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Ready?
This has been a solid opening drive. We're knocking on the door. First,
Here we go.
And
Here
goal.
we go. Ready, go. Red, 30, set.
they run on the jet sweep. A short kick down to the 7.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and it's not going to be a lot of gain.
Let's go. Set, blue, 32. Put.
Handoff left. Here comes Scatterboot. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Ready. 33. Set.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is caught in the is in. Alec Iomanner. Touchdown Titans. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Anytime you cross the 500-yard threshold in a single game, Mike, you're clearly doing something right. They did not have an answer for him or this offense at all last week, and now it's up to this defense to see if they can cool off this hot arm. The good news, they've had all week to watch and come up with a game plan to take away some of the areas that he had success in last week. If you accomplish something like that against this guy, it's going to be a lot easier said than done.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow. Really, the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
Back to throw. That's caught downfield by Tesla. And he will get into the end zone. Isaac Tesla. Touchdown, Detroit. That his first touchdown this year. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
That ties the game at 7.
Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This returnable from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Titans head coach Brian Callahan there as his guys take over once more. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Is that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing the ball.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. Forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. The Lions offense ready to take over for their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. From the 38 now, here's second and 3.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is hard. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in. End zone.
Gay to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Scannable. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7.
blue, check.
Opening carry of the game for Tajay Speed. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Lions who have the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they come up now on 3rd and 7.
Ready. Let's go now.
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Lions offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This throw left side for Tasma. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. They'll look to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Woods. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game. And take the lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Ties the game at 14.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to take this one all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Lions have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Jim DK. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Clock. Check pitch.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. Up the sideline to the 40. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Check pitch.
They'll go again with Scatterboo. He'll get this across midfield to about the 49. Brian Grant in on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7.
Check right.
Once again, it's Scatterboo. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's going to be marked down up at the 12-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Lions.
He'll look to throw. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth 1st half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Detroit.
Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Remains down counts it. The former first-round pick in there to bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down.
In formation for the Lions.
And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Check right.
A run straight ahead, that's Scatterwood. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready.
He'll step up and run this. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Titans, first down.
Blue check.
Alma's zone read to give to Scatterwood. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
It's a gain of 7.
Second down, they
Brings
need
up
3.
2nd and 3.
Set.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Here's a handoff to Scatterwood. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
Christian Isian on
It's
the
3rd and 4.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Ready.
He's got his tight end. That's Helms. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 39 yards.
1st and 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
6-yard line.
Down. 50.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. He really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Lions first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
3rd and 9. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's going to have a Lions first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14. Sensational stats in this one, and now that pass gets him over 300 yards on the evening. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To the air is Bridgewater. A hit as he threw. The pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
It's a toss play. Left to Gibbs. Gets to the end at the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up by Cordell Fox.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 29.
Here's Scatterboo. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
38.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The Lions offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. They'll run with Gibbs. And some good blocking. Springing a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Pick up of 2 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. He's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jimmy DK now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Yellow, line.
On the ground, it's Scalaboo. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Check right.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Ready.
He'll turn right side with Scalaboo. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Brian Branch in on the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4.
Come on, set. Set.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The Lions offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Go!
1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. Not much there. A yard or 2 down to the 48. Alontae Taylor is there for the stop. 2nd down and 8. And that's going to wind up Incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. On the ground, it's Kamara. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
A 2-yard gain.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll throw it with Bridgewater. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a toss, running left with Kamara. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 32.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
250.
They'll run a draw now. It's Kamara. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
250. I work one lock. I work one lock.
To throw, it's Bridgewater. That one caught by Smith. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down.
Here's Bridgewater. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Bridgewater. That is caught at the 3. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal. Detroit.
Kamara will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle state.
Oh, not the best of snaps, and this one is blocked. He works free, right side. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Check white. Quick, yellow.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboard. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going for it all. That is brought in. And they're going to have this all inside the 30-yard line.
And the Titans first down. First and 10 at
Ready,
the 26-yard line.
Ready.
To the air now on first and 10. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Let's go.
From the 25, here's second down and 9.
At the 25-yard line.
Commit,
Back to throw. Pushed out to his left. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up third down.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
There defensively.
Here we go. Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. The Lions offense ready to get back to work. And a few kneel downs to do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Throwing Bridgewater. To the outside, that's safe ground.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
To throw is Bridgewater. The second down throw is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Looking to throw, Bridgewater. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw it on first and 10 is Bridgewater. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Now a toss play with Kamara. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
He'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Kamara. And he's going to have the Lions first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Back over the middle. Taken in by Laporta. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Detroit Lions.
First and 10. Here's Bridgewater. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The extra point by Day is good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Jack Fox kicking off for the Lions.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And that's now 4 victories in a